Well, hello, my beautiful people. I hope all you guys are having an awesome, fantastic day. Today, I'm here at Magic Kingdom. Now, race weekend is officially over, so the crowd should be starting to die down. But is there really such a thing as an off season anymore here at Disney? Now today, I wanted to try something different. I want to tell you guys some of the things I would change if I was in charge here at Walt Disney World. Now the first thing I would like to change is how they do security. If you guys have ever been to Universal Studios Orlando, you guys know that they use the X-ray scanners. Here, they still go into everyone's individual bag and it just takes way too long. I will say Disney is getting better at it, but it is still causing a very long delay, especially here at Magic Kingdom. Now, the next thing I would like to change, and I'm sure many of you guys would like to change this also, is of course, crowds and pricing. Two huge topics I'm not really going to get into because I know it's not going to change, but I read an article the other day and I found it quite interesting. It said Walt Disney World's crowds have increased more than 25% in the year 2019 heading into the year 2020. I mean, that is a lot of people. And other things such as price increases, like annual pass holders. We got hit so hard in the year 2019 with the increase of our annual pass. Other ways, regular tickets, I mean, they've skyrocketed. Food and beverage, I mean, it costs almost $5 to get a bottle of Coke here in the parks. Is that really gonna stop people with Disney increasing the prices? I mean, people are still gonna find a way to come here to Walt Disney World. I mean, it's one of the top 3 most visited places here in the United States.
Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. It's really not that far.
On another note, one thing that I love that Walt Disney World is doing really well is the treats. I mean, they have started going all out with these treats, such as the Dole Whips, the different treats for the Epcot festivals, the different after hours events, Mickey's Not So Scary, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I feel like every other week Disney is bringing out something new, and that I love because I'm a huge treat guy. I love my sweets, and that's the one thing I really appreciate about Disneyland is they have so much authentic, unique food to Disneyland, and now it's starting to come here to Walt Disney World, and I think all around the world. I mean, when I went to Disneyland Tokyo, I mean, holy cow, they had some really authentic treats over there. I was walking and some guy had the best shirt I've seen all year. It said, "My favorite Disney villain is my wife." Just had to share that. Splash Mountain is currently closed due to their yearly refurbishment, but my next point I want to make about things that I would like to change here in Walt Disney World would be I would make more after hours events. I'm sorry I'm comparing Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I know that they're two completely different parks, but I really do enjoy how Disneyland has like 80s night or Marvel night or Star Wars night, and I would like to see more after hours events inputted here in Walt Disney World. And I know that they're trying because the whole villains after hours, I've never been just because I love Mickey's Not So Scary so much, and it doesn't compare to Not So Scary, but they're trying. But I would like to see a little bit more, and I hate that the villains after hours, you can't really meet any villains. What's the whole point of having a villains after hours if you can't meet any villains? But I do like how they have the Maleficent dragon, you know, rolling down the street of Main Street and around the park. That's pretty cool. I also really like how Disney has put these wait time signs around every park. Makes it easier, especially for international guests, because a lot of people, especially a lot of first comers here to Walt Disney World, doesn't know anything about the My Disney Experience app, so this definitely comes in very handy. I also really like how they put these guest experience team booths scattered throughout the park. So if you have a quick question, you can stop by one of these booths and you don't have to walk all the way to the front and wait in that 30-minute guest relations line. Another thing that I would like to change here in Walt Disney World is make the walkways bigger. I went to Disneyland Tokyo this last summer, and I mean, holy cow, the walkways are massive, which I understand now because how big the crowds get here in Japan. The next thing I would change is the fastpass system, and I know every other Disney park in the world still does something like this, where it's a first come, first served basis. So if you want a 7 Dwarfs Mine Train fast pass, you have to get to the park early. But I think it's a little unfair because, I mean, these type of fast passes are always gone because guests can get them, what, 60 or 90 days in advance? I get it, you know, you get your fast passes early, but I just, I still think it's fair, especially like Flight of Passage, and that's why I really appreciate how they are doing Rise of the Resistance, because if you want to ride it, you got to get there early. I do want to add something to the last point I made. There are times where I'll get lucky and I'll get a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Fast Pass or any of the other big rides. I've never got a Flight of Passage, never have gotten that lucky. I've gotten Slinky Dog, but those are due to like last minute cancellations. And if you're on the app at the right time and you're pounding the app, chances are high that you may get something last minute, but you have to keep trying. The next point I am most excited for is the Disney characters. I really love how Disney is trying to put more roaming / walking characters here in the Disney parks. Hello, Pluto! Good to see you, pal. Having a good day? Oh, good. Let's take a picture.
Whoa,
good to see you out, Pluto. Hopefully I'll see more of you. Bye-bye. Here is a quick Tron show building construction update. It's coming right along. They are already starting to put the wall around the show building. It is looking nice. We don't have that much longer. When you come to Magic Kingdom, you have to ride rides. So our first Fast Pass is here at Space Mountain. Did you know our Space Mountain is celebrating its 45th anniversary? Whoa! This thing's fast. That ride is wild. Well, they have the Baby Yoda merchandise here at the Space Mountain gift shop. But I am not seeing the Space Mountain 45th anniversary merchandise in this store. I don't know, I'll find out. Oh, nice. They have the Tron vehicles out and there's a photo pass.
Nice, look straight ahead like you're going really quick.
I went inside every single gift shop here in Tomorrowland and I have found none of the 45th anniversary Space Mountain merchandise. I asked a few cast members and a few of them had no clue what I was talking about, and then one in particular in here said it was in the Space Mountain gift shop, which I just was, so either it's all sold out or it didn't come out today. Just talked with a really nice young lady and she was overhearing what I was saying in my last clip, and she's a cast member just not working today, and she told me it doesn't come out until tomorrow. So all those Instagram posts were wrong. Had me excited for nothing. So I don't know, I'll come back later this week and I just really want the pin. Another thing that I'm liking about Walt Disney World right now is the fact that they are really trying to update all 4 parks here in Tomorrowland, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and even Animal Kingdom. However, another thing that these birds are like attacking me. What the heck? Another thing that I would change is of course the stroller and wheelchair policy. Now I know that they made a new rule this last year and I'm still seeing the double strollers all throughout the park. I mean, they're everywhere. So I don't really think Disney is really enforcing it right now. Another thing would be like the ECVs. I think people, I mean, there's been multiple times my foot has been ran over by a person in an ECV. I think they either need their own path or require some sort of like driver's ed or something, because I mean, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. But you know, I get it. Some people need ECVs and wheelchairs, absolutely. Another thing that I'm really enjoying about Walt Disney World is how they're making their transportation easy for guests to get around the property, such as the Disney Skyliner. I love how they made the Skyliner, and I really wish they will make that bigger to go to different areas in the Walt Disney World area. I love the new buses. I love that they're updating the monorails, even though I want new monorails. I mean, the 50th anniversary is just right around the corner. I want new monorails and the minivan service. I love the minivan service. Another thing I do enjoy is how Disney is stepping up their merchandise game. I mean, they are starting to go all out with merchandise. Every different festival, every different holiday, Minnie Mouse ears. So I do really enjoy that you do have the option to always get some sort of new merchandise. We are now checking out all of the new Dooney and Burke purses. Here's the first one I'm seeing. That's cute. This one's really cool too. I love the colors, very springtime. Oh, this one is really cool. Has everything Disney on this purse. The Pixar ball, Epcot, Space Mountain, the castle, Fantasmic, Carousel. Really nice. Whoa, look at this Haunted Mansion backpack. I like that a lot. Then you have Elsa, Anna, and then a Frozen clutch. Really cute. Other than that, Those are all the new items I'm seeing in this store. The last few things I would change is I would have a brand new parade at each park. So Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, I would have a day and a nighttime parade. And also my last point that I would change is the front entrance of Magic Kingdom. I would want the characters around. So if you guys have ever been to Disneyland, and again, I'm sorry if I'm comparing Disneyland to Walt Disney World, I know that they are two different parks, but I love how when you walk into Disneyland, you're greeted with Mickey, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy right when you walk into the park. And sometimes they'll have princesses up there, or during Halloween, they'll have the villains up there. I just think that would give guests just that magical feeling, especially if you come here for the first time, walking in Main Street, seeing the characters. And I mean, I get it, I understand. Here at Walt Disney World, we can't really change things up as much as Disneyland because a lot of first timers come here. People who have never been to Walt Disney World, they'll come here rather than Disneyland. Over there, it's mostly annual pass holders, but here, you get a lot of international people, first timers, so Disney wants to keep things the same, so everybody has that first experience. So that part I get, but I just think it's time for a massive update, and I feel like Disney is going in the right direction with updating. I just need things to kind of just happen. I would really like to see a 5th theme park here at Walt Disney World. I think we're going to eventually get one. I hope it's a villains theme park. I know Disney just bought some more land, so hopefully sometime in the next 5, 10, 20 years, we'll finally get that 5th theme park. One last thing that I love about Walt Disney World is, of course, the resorts, especially here at the Contemporary. I love the easy access to Magic Kingdom. It's just a beautiful resort. Each Disney resort has something different, a different smell, a different feel. Today's comment of the day comes from Christopher Keene. He says, "Never knew this even existed. Thanks for bringing amazing content to us viewers to enjoy." This video is sponsored by Mickeytravels. If you guys are looking to book your next Walt Disney World vacation, be sure to go visit my friends over at Mickeytravels.com, as they never charge anything to book your next Walt Disney World vacation, and they are platinum earmarked by Disney themselves. Go visit my friends down in the description, click on their link for your next trip to Walt Disney World. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new here, because we do this quite often, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you would change about Walt Disney World, and let me know the things you love most about Walt Disney World, and let me know if you guys agree, disagree. I'm very curious to know, so you guys can be comment of the day. And as far as now, I love you guys so much. It's nice to be nice, and YouTube, I'll see you guys in the next video. Prince Charming